A lot of people, they want clean audio. First of all, they don't vacuum through it. And secondly, you just put a rug down or a blanket down, or like a lot of times I'm in a room that's echoey. I drape a big blanket on the door and that dampens the sound quite a bit. So
okay.
I just warned Tannen that you're gonna vacuum through most of this content.
Probably. It's true.
That's her contribution on it. We bought a scissor lift for the studio because we have to take these banners up and down really quickly. And it goes like 20 feet high. I didn't think I'd be getting one of these. It's one of those like $10,000 expenses you didn't know you needed after you built the studio. Okay. Dude, jump cut to when we had to get this thing in our warehouse. It was insane.
We did it.
You did it.
I cannot believe that that is there right now. Speechless. Like, by this much, I made it through. The way this thing works is we actually just take these banners and they're like kind of suction fit through this like little rubber channel. We then just roll them up and drop the new ones on. And in about 30 minutes from start to finish, we can change this entire wall over to a new set. Now, why do we have these really tall banners? To me, this is all about our clients. Sometimes in business, we wait for our customers to tell us what to do. Like, we just listen to the customer, listen to the customer. Well, oftentimes the customer doesn't know what they want with video content specifically. So for us, we knew that like in videography, when to me, like if I'm in a room and I can see the ceiling, that just doesn't look good, right? Like I want this space to be big and beautiful and like have my clients branding look here. We have such short abilities to establish credibility and brand. Now, because of that, this wall bleeds off of the edge of the scene, right? You don't see the ceiling, you don't see the top of that, you don't see the edges, and that's why we built it so tall and wide. Literally, you're vacuuming through half my...
Oh, is that okay? You got a mic on, right?
Yeah, so do you though. Let's take the TV upstairs. So in the studio, we've got like this monitor we can mount on the wall. A lot of the graphics that we have are just without this monitor, but what's nice about this, it's a frame TV. It has like a matte finish, and so there's no glare. When we have the lights on, the studio lights on, and a client of ours is like doing a presentation, like a typical monitor, you would see all the reflections is on and then off. So we've got this like huge LED panel that goes beyond this entire thing. Go upstairs on this one. Someday we will be too old for this. It's not today, but there will be a point.
Oh, where'd our...
Yeah, let's just go.
Here, let's put it down.
Put it right here, yeah. Welcome to the mezzanine. This is where customers come. We eat lunch here. We do meetings up here, but a lot of times when a brand is out here, they've got 4, 5, 6 people. Whew, I'm out of breath.
Yep.
They'll actually work up here simultaneously while we're filming downstairs. The receiver for the monitor itself just lays right there on the ground. We've got like plugs back here. But check this out. This is the LED wall. Boom. All right, you see the whole thing all lit up. I do have a very supportive business partner and wife because...
Heck yeah, you do.
Telling her what we're trying to do here, and people are like, wait, you're doing what? Like, how big do you want to do this? I'm like, as big as possible. Like when we printed these, this is the largest you can possibly print a material. It was based on the printer. So when we did these frames, obviously all custom built. This is the same material that you use in trade shows. We actually worked with Strike Visuals in Centerville, Utah. And I'm like, give me as wide and as tall as you can possibly go. So luckily we were able to go the full 20 feet high on those. And then we have just a storage room full of all these different types of graphics from brand to brand to brand. So today we're changing over and putting our branding on there, Creative Juicy, representing. So what's cool is we've actually worked with brands sometimes when they're like, you know, not every shoot is planned 6 months in advance. Sometimes we will bring on a brand and less than a month, we'll have like fully printed custom fabrics for them. All of the brands you see right here, right? You can see the kind of different ways that we design this and work with their brand. Sometimes we're right against the wall doing presentations on the monitor. Sometimes they're offset more closer in this part of the studio right here. And then again, that backdrop serves as like that. It's just kind of blurred out and it makes their brand just look here. When we set this up too, we did spray foam insulation because this is such a huge hard surface room, we wanted to have like that dampening, right? We had them spray that in and left it unsheetrocked, right? So we would have the exposure. So actually the audio sounds a lot better than it first did in this room. It's still, we have to work on the audio. That's why we lay the rug down, but the spray foam insulation really helps. With this equipment, we like drop this other kind of throwaway one down. Kind of roll this guy up as we go up.
Shannon, I hear you like Baja Blast. That is bonus points.
Dude, so you're a Taco Bell fan?
Yeah, very much.
Dude, I love that.
You know what's funny is when I had a point where I had so much editing work, I was doing, I think, 80 hours of editing per week, and I bought a 24-pack of Baja Blast every Saturday or Sunday, and I drink it in a week.
To get you through each week.
Dude, that's insane.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, I'm a Baja. So what's your number one menu item at Taco Bell?
I just do the Lux Cravings box, so like a beefy 5-layer burrito is usually what I get.
All right.
I love it. All right, we got a Taco Bell guy over here. You're welcome in this studio, dude.
Have you seen the pie?
Yeah, I have. Is it good?
Oh, I haven't. I would never know.
Laura doesn't love Taco Bell. I'm gonna tell you that
Taco
right
Bell.
now. I grew up, dude, on double deckers.
Yeah.
The best. So hot up here.
Yep.
So this just easily goes down this channel right here. We drop down and just like this little rubber piece just like flows right in the channel. Isn't that insane? Look at all the looks that we can create right here in the studio. Everything you see on screen right here is just shot right here in this corner. We've got light blue, dark, white, beige, green, really endless options. We just get new fabric and it looks like an entirely different set and scene all in this corner right here. Okay. We didn't even have this when we installed this frame. We had ladders. It was the jankiest thing we've ever done. We've done a lot of janky things in our lives, right, Lars?
Mm-hmm. Always.
We're always janking it up. Drop the...
Arm day.
Yep. Heater smells like maple syrup. That's weird.
Well, it's just like metallic, like, I don't know.
That's black.
Heater. Ready?
Yep. 3, 2, 1, drop. You see all the icons on here, Tannen? So they all kind of have just like different elements of our business and icons of like, since we're so focused on wellness, skincare, beauty, a lot of the icons you see are like skincare related, also kind of photo studio related. You know, we've got like a bunch of cool little characters and different points in our life also. Like you might see an icon, you're like, what does that mean? It's like little businesses we started that like worked out, didn't work out. It's cool to see a bunch of like cool graphics on there. Usually don't work out the forearms when we know we're doing this because it's a lot of rolling. We had to do an overhead shot on some content that was in this main big area. And so I actually mounted cameras up here a couple times and gone like overhead. There it is, dude. We just nickety split, right? Boom. You want the knee pads?
Yeah.
Maybe these little knee pads because we're getting old. We need these like little knee pads to kneel on when we do this. So pizza's coming through. We got a little arches, little Zion arches right here. The famous, actually Moab arches. Right here, a little Circadia logo. They were the first brand to really like go big with us as far as like believing in what we're doing in the studio, and kind of like we built this educational platform for them, Circadia University. So we had to throw a Circadia logo in there, but yeah, pretty fun stuff. And then you can see how this bottom channel here just slides right in there. Drops right in. What's your favorite part about set change day, Lars?
My favorite part? Smell of these fabrics.
Yeah, it smells a little weird, right?
Makes me want to go to China.
Uh-huh. Some of them smell like
Food.
freaking onion soup.
You have a picture of me right there,
That's
working
you.
away, slaving away right in
You got
front
your
of the window.
creative juicy mug. There's the window, the plant. You weren't even an editor at this point, but I put that in there because I was gonna make you an editor.
You manifested it, you knew it was coming.
Exactly. Now for the light on.
Oh, were we supposed to move those?
We were supposed to move those.
Oh.
we've got these mounts for the TV. So this is what the TV's mounted to right here.
They just come off.
Yeah, dude, like this, our buddy built us this system. So the monitor perfectly floats right where we need it to be. I don't even want to talk about our setup before we had these mounts. It was insane, dude. It was like a wood, like.
Had to drill it in every time.
Yeah, it was rough. Doing a lot of stuff that is not in your typical studio bingo card.
Oh, really?
Either she's vacuuming or she's talking about dusting this place. I'm telling you, dude, she's got that vacuum. We've got like 3 Dysons.
I know, and they're all kind of breaking.
Yeah, because she uses them too much. I'm glad you're like that, Lars. Rather have a clean freak than a hoarder in my life. Okay, here it is. There's the new setup. Totally rebranded in about 30 minutes. And then we've got sidewalls and stuff like that we will implement a lot of the time with other branding. We'll close this window off right here sometimes to really control the lighting, and we have another graphic panel that will just go and cover that entire thing. Because we know in studios you need to control the lighting. It goes sunny and cloudy and stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. What do you think, Tannen? Pretty rad little setup. Yeah. That's the thing about this whole thing. This is all about our customers. We're trying to build a space that they're comfortable, that they can be themselves, that they look the best, that they sound the best. And so by building this, obviously you see our branding here, but customer after customer and set after set design is all about building quality content, them to be their authentic selves, and for them to have their brand look just from here to here. If we're filming for a client in their office, they might be this like multi-million-dollar company, but the level of their video quality and their branding doesn't equal the actual like set design they're in. Like it can detract from the brand. So sometimes we're just sitting there and I'm in a client's office and there's like these tiled ceilings and they're low ceilings and it's poorly lit and there's cubicles, which is fine, right? But when you're trying to build a brand, I feel like this is having a set designed after a brand that is like infinity. You can't see the top of it. Like it just goes spacious. It's big and bold and beautiful is what we're trying to give clients. So this is why we put all this effort into building this studio, is ultimately to serve our clients.